Hello, friends, it's so nice to meet you. Hello, friends, hello.
Lesson 117. The Sallises and Pamela are discussing what they did in the morning as they sit in a London restaurant before ordering their lunch.
Did you have a successful morning?
Yes, indeed. We managed to ring up Mr. McAndrew after a lot of difficulties. I would have given it up, but Peter helped me. He told me what to do.
Which was a little different from what you did.
Perhaps. Anyway, everything's settled. Mr. McAndrew knew who I was at once. He must have been expecting my phone call. I just had to suggest a time for our meeting.
It all sounds very hopeful.
And what did you ladies do this morning?
We went to hundreds of shops. I'd have liked to buy almost everything, but I only bought a pair of shoes, some beautiful material, a couple of ashtrays, a skirt, and a woolen jumper.
Only? You ought to have bought a few diamond bracelets as well. One would think I was a millionaire.
Well, in a week you'll really be wealthy, as you'll have sold your inflatable umbrella.
Perhaps, but now I'm poor. You should have remembered that this morning, sweetheart.
Well, what are we going to have to eat?
I should like something really English. Are there any special English dishes on the menu?
There's roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, or steak and kidney pie.
And cottage pie. It's made of mashed potatoes and minced meat.
I thought food and cooking were generally bad in England.
Not if you know where to go. I've always eaten very well here. And before you complain about English food today, I'd better tell you a secret.
What?
The cooks in this restaurant are all foreigners.
Lesson 117, Drill 1.
Will the boy have finished lunch by 12:30?
No, he won't.
Will the boy have finished lunch by 12:30?
No, he won't.
Will you have finished lunch by 12:30?
No, I won't.
Will you and your friends have finished lunch by 12:30?
No, we won't.
Will the Sallises have finished lunch by 12:30?
No, they won't.
Lesson 117, Drill 2.
Will you do the work on Sunday?
I'll have done it before then.
Will you do the work on Sunday?
I'll have done it before then.
Will Peter do the work on Sunday?
He'll have done it before then.
Will your friends do the work on Sunday?
They'll have done it before then.
Will you and Peter do the work on Sunday?
We'll have done it before then.
Lesson 117, Drill 3.
You can give my book back tomorrow.
I won't have read it by then.
You can give my book back tomorrow.
I won't have read it by then.
Harry can give my book back tomorrow.
He won't have read it by then.
Barbara can give my book back tomorrow.
She won't have read it by then.
The boys can give my book back tomorrow.
They won't have read it by then.
Lesson 117, Drill 4.
You should ring Mr. Sallis now.
I should have rung him yesterday.
You should ring Mr. Sallis now.
I should have rung him yesterday.
Peter should ring Mr. Sallis now.
He should have rung him yesterday.
Peter should write the letter now.
He should have written it yesterday.
You should write the letter now.
I should have written it yesterday.
Lesson 117, Drill 5.
The students didn't tell the truth.
They ought to have done.
The students didn't tell the truth.
They ought to have done.
I didn't tell the truth.
You ought to have done.
Mrs. Sallis didn't tell the truth.
She ought to have done.
My brother didn't tell the truth.
He ought to have done.
Lesson 117, Drill 6.
I must go to the hospital.
You had to go to the hospital yesterday, didn't you?
I must go to the hospital.
You had to go to the hospital yesterday, didn't you?
They must go to the hospital.
They had to go to the hospital yesterday, didn't they?
Pamela must go to the hospital.
She had to go to the hospital yesterday, didn't she?
Pamela and I must go to the hospital.
You had to go to the hospital yesterday, didn't you?
No time to write a proper letter. I'm traveling so far, my feet don't touch the ground. Wish you were here. By the time you read this, I'll have moved on again. Moved on again. Further and further away from you. Thousands of miles away from you. And there's no time to write a proper letter. I'm so lonely now. I should have brought you with me. Wish you were here. I don't know where I'm going, so you can't write, you can't call. By the time you read this card, I'll have gone. I'll have moved on. And there's no time to write a proper letter. I'm so lonely now. We should have left together after all. Wish you were here. By the time you read this, I'll have moved on again. Moved on again. Further and further away from you. Thousands of miles away from you. Further and further away from you. Thousands of miles away from you. Further and further away from you. Thousands of miles away from you.
Lesson 118.
Yes, sir? Francis Hotel at your service.
I wrote you reserving a room.
Your name, sir?
Lima. Mr. and Mrs. Lima. I wrote about 2 months ago.
Lima. Here we are. Double room for 4 weeks, perhaps longer.
With a balcony?
No balcony.
But we asked for a room with a balcony.
Looking out onto the sea.
On the first floor.
And we asked for a room with a bathroom.
You want a double room on the first floor with a bathroom and a balcony looking out onto the sea?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
They're all taken. All the rooms with bathrooms are taken.
But we wrote 2 months ago, and you confirmed the booking.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Lima. I'll see what I can do. Will you wait a minute, please?
Harry, let's sit down. Over here.
Hey, look at these. They're brochures for the hotel. The Francis Hotel. Magnificent rooms, excellent typical Anglian cuisine, and courteous, friendly service. Oh, I like this. The prices shown are subject to alteration without notice.
Do they say anything about reserving rooms?
No, they don't. Just about confirmation. The confirmation of booking, contact Central Hotel Reservations.
Did you contact them?
Of course.
And they confirmed the booking?
Yes.
Well, I don't think very much of the...
Mrs. Lima?
Yes, coming.
Mr. and Mrs. Lima, there is another double room vacant. It's got a bathroom and a balcony looking out onto the sea, but it's on the second floor.
Is it the same price?
Yes, madam. 35 crowns a night.
Are service and tax included?
Yes, madam.
And breakfast?
No, sir.
We'll take it, I think. But may we see the room?
Of course, sir. Here's the key. Room 294. Leave your luggage here, sir. The porter will bring it up later.
Thank you.
Right. Where's the lift?
Lesson 119. The Salices and Pamela have been touring London and are now on the point of visiting Westminster Abbey.
Oh, take your elbow off my shoulder, Harry. I'm not an instrument for supporting your camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. It steadies me when I'm taking the picture.
I can't even look at Westminster Abbey in peace.
You talk as if you wanted me to go away from here altogether.
No, I shouldn't like you to miss Westminster Abbey. What a pity we can't get onto the roof. The view would be wonderful.
Well, I think we've looked at the outside long enough.
Yeah, let's go into the Abbey.
And look at the inside. Did you know that most of the kings and queens of England have been crowned inside this building?
Many of them have also been buried here. Come in.
Oh,
It seems so dark after the sunlight outside the Abbey.
so it should be. I can imagine the dead kings and queens being carried out of the sunlight into the darkness of their final resting place.
Oh, very poetic. Barbara has poetry in her soul.
Oh, of course. This is where many of England's greatest poets are also buried.
That's right, in Poets' Corner.
Can we see Byron's tomb?
No, I don't think Byron is here. Queen Victoria thought he was too immoral to be buried in the Abbey.
Well, surely many kings were more immoral than Byron.
Ah, but they were royal.
I think the British make too much fuss about royalty. I'm a confirmed Republican.
I'm not. I like colour and tradition and spectacle.
Yes, but it costs so much.
Not much more than a president. And here it's an old tradition.
Besides, think of all the people from other countries who only come here to see the royal events and the guards at Buckingham Palace.
Oh, dear. I seem to have put my foot in it.
Lesson 119, Drill 1.
Table, floor.
He jumped off the table onto the floor.
Table, floor.
He jumped off the table onto the floor.
Table, chair.
He jumped off the table onto the chair.
Cupboard, chair.
He jumped off the cupboard onto the chair.
Cupboard, floor.
He jumped off the cupboard onto the floor.
Lesson 119, Drill 2.
Your dog jumped off the roof.
How on earth did it get onto the roof?
Your dog jumped off the roof.
How on earth did it get onto the roof?
Your dogs jumped off the roof.
How on earth did they get onto the roof?
Your dogs jumped off the cupboard.
How on earth did they get onto the cupboard?
Your dog jumped off the cupboard.
How on earth did it get onto the cupboard?
Lesson 119, Drill 3.
House, garden.
They ran out of the house into the garden.
House, garden.
They ran out of the house into the garden.
House, garage.
They ran out of the house into the garage.
Kitchen, garage.
They ran out of the kitchen into the garage.
Kitchen, garden.
They ran out of the kitchen into the garden.
Lesson 119, Drill 4.
I saw the dog running into the kitchen.
But you said it was running out of the kitchen.
I saw the dog running into the kitchen.
But you said it was running out of the kitchen.
I saw the dog running into the house.
But you said it was running out of the house.
I saw the dogs running into the house.
But you said they were running out of the house.
I saw the dogs running into the kitchen.
But you said they were running out of the kitchen.
Lesson 119, Drill 5.
Him, me.
Take the gun away from him and give it to me.
Him, me.
Take the gun away from him and give it to me.
That child, me.
Take the gun away from that child and give it to me.
That child, the policeman.
Take the gun away from that child and give it to the policeman.
Him, the policeman.
Take the gun away from him and give it to the policeman.
Lesson 119, Drill 6.
Dogs frighten me.
You don't run away from them, do you?
Dogs frighten me.
You don't run away from them, do you?
Dogs frighten Harry.
He doesn't run away from them, does he?
Dogs frighten my children.
They don't run away from them, do they?
Dogs frighten Pamela.
She doesn't run away from them, does she?
As all days go by, gay, as all days go by, gay, as all days go by,
old days go by when I don't see you. Old days go by when I don't see you. Outside the world goes on the same. I do the same things every day. But inside my head, oh, there's a pain. There's a pain. Outside there's no one, no one, no one, no one who knows how I feel. Outside the world goes on the same. Outside I play. Everyone's gay. Gay. As all days go by. Gay. As all days go by. Old days go by when I don't see you. Old days go by when I don't see you. Inside my head, oh, there is darkness, but when you're around, I come out of the darkness and into the light. Outside there's no one, no one, no one, no one who knows how I feel. Outside the world goes on the same. Outside I play. Everyone's gay. All days go by. Gay. As all days go by. Gay. As all days go by. Old days go by when I don't see you. Old days go by when I don't see you. Old
Lesson 120.
I'm Anne. I work in the Angler Hotel booking office. I help people find hotel rooms in Angler. Expensive hotels, cheap hotels, small hotels.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, hello. Good morning.
We've just got married.
We're on our honeymoon.
Oh, good.
And we want to stay in a hotel in St. Francis.
Ah, yes. Now, single or double? Oh, sorry.
In the Grand Hotel, St. Francis.
The Grand Hotel. Sorry, there are no vacancies in the Grand Hotel.
What?
No vacancies?
All the rooms are taken.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
But may I recommend the Little Hotel?
The Little Hotel?
The manager is Mr. Little.
Oh, I see.
Now, how much do you want to pay?
It doesn't matter. We've just got married. We're on our honeymoon.
I'm Mr. Little. I'm the manager of the Little Hotel. I do everything here because the hotel is very small.
Good morning.
We're on our honeymoon.
Good morning. I'm the manager.
We've just got married.
George. We're from the hotel booking service.
Have you got the booking ticket?
But where's the receptionist?
I'm the receptionist.
Oh, here.
Thank you. One double room looking onto the street, with private bathroom and with a balcony, on the 3rd floor. On the 3rd floor? Impossible.
Impossible?
There are only 2 floors in the Little Hotel.
Well then, on the 1st floor.
On the 1st floor, in a hotel in St. Francis.
Room 102.
Room 102.
George, can you take up the luggage?
Yes, yes.
Leave your luggage here, please. The porter, that's me. The porter will take it up later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, may I have your names, please?
Small.
Mr. and Mrs. Small.
Can you spell that, please?
Drill 1. Repeat the things I said and asked about the hotel rooms. Here's an example. Single or double? Single or double?
Double.
Now you. Single or double? Single or double?
Double.
Sorry, there are no vacancies in the Grand Hotel. Sorry, there are no vacancies in the Grand Hotel.
What?
All the rooms are taken. All the rooms are taken.
Oh.
May I recommend the Little Hotel? May I recommend the Little Hotel?
Yes.
Drill 2. Listen to the conversation again, and then say what I said in full. Like this.
Where can I leave my luggage?
Here, please. Leave your luggage here, please. Now you.
Where can I leave my luggage?
Here, please. Leave your luggage here, please.
Shall I take it up?
No, later. The porter will take it up later.
Thank you.
Your name, please. May I have your name, please?
Small.
I can't spell that. Can you spell that, please?
No.
Goodbye, Mary, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, Mary, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, friends, goodbye.